entirely in your hands, but what's the feeling among the group coming into the final game of the season?
Yeah, we were all watching Saturday night's game. So yeah, we're pleased with the draw in the end. It gave us a bit of optimism for the week ahead. Which we've enjoyed. Had a good session Tuesday, our main session tonight. I think the group's just really determined to finish the home and away season as strong as we possibly can, playing a good brand of footy, trying to get all three phases of our game going. And then, we hopefully that performance is strong enough to get the 4 points, and then we'll just hand over to the footy gods, Essendon versus Carlton, and see what our future looks like. But it's frustrating. We kind of put ourselves in this position, but we're still very much in contention. So we'll just focus on what we can control.
Looked like some of the players took an extra day or two in Cairns to freshen up a bit. Was that part of the plan, just to try and take the pressure off heading into this week?
Yeah, I think it's something we'd looked at a long way out, just coming through that condensed period of games. I think 5 games in 22 days. We sort of felt that was going to be a necessary time slot to have a bit of a break, and then hopefully set us up for the back end of the home and away season and into finals. So we didn't foresee we'd be in this position, potentially missing out, but fingers crossed that little bit of R&R comes in handy this weekend, and then we get an opportunity to continue.
And fitness-wise, Kate Hall must have been close to just trying to play, given what was on the line on the weekend. Do you think she'll get up for this week? Yeah, Tuesday last week just had a minor quad strain. She did everything possible. We're right on the edge. She had a fitness test the day of game and still some awareness, and it wasn't worth the risk of doing further damage to her quad. And I know she would have helped on that Thursday night game, but she's feeling really good. She'll do another fitness test today. She did a fair bit of training on Tuesday. She's really confident she'll be right to play on Saturday, and I think it'll take a fair bit for her to miss out 2 weeks in a row. Yeah, and you got to deal with the losses of Sinead Goldrick and still can't get Gabby Colvin back. So what does that kind of do to your setup? Yeah,
I think we'll look to players like Sarah Lampard bring a lot of versatility. She's played half-back most of her career, so she'll be able to go into that back line and be able to help cover the loss of Goldie. She's a pretty unique player, so it'll never be a like for like. But someone like Lampy is very creative with the ball, an excellent communicator, strengthen that connection in our back half, and hopefully even help some of our ball movement coming out of there. And then obviously Kate coming back will strengthen our midfield. We haven't been able to quite get that combination with our mid-forward smalls, being able to rotate through there. That's something we're hoping to achieve this week, as we've got a few more players back with Liv Purcell, Blaheen Mackin. Hopefully we end up being a more potent team, particularly mid-forward this week.
How do you go about the lingering finals equation? Do you sort of shut it out, or do you use it as a motivator? Because obviously Collingwood would be pretty keen to get on the board and get another win before the end of the season.
Yeah, I think we've had a genuine rollercoaster this season. The group is just super keen to play our best footy. I know Collingwood will be keen to play some of their best footy and finish the season on a strong note. They've been through some rough times as well, but yeah, I think our group, we sort of feel a little bit unfulfilled at the moment. So we want to leave it all out there on the weekend, and then ultimately just finish the home and away season, being proud of the way we've gone about the year despite its challenges. And then we know if we do get an opportunity to play finals, we're ready. We're playing a brand of footy that's ready for it. But if we don't, we can be proud of how we conducted ourselves, how we navigated a really tricky home and away season, and build some momentum into next year.
We just had news today that Gary Pert's going to step down as Melbourne CEO. What are your sort of thoughts on that development?
Yeah, no, that is pretty fresh news. Obviously, the impact Purdy's had on the club in his 6 years has been quite significant, overseeing an AFL premiership in a long time and our first AFLW premiership. I think there's been a significant increase in the membership at the club. That was something I remember him driving from the moment he stepped through, and then now helping to set up our transition into a new facility down the track. So I think he can be really proud of the impact he's had on this place and the footprint that he'll leave. And then now exciting for him is entering into retirement off the back of a fair bit of hard work. So fresh news, but very appreciative of the support Purdy has provided and the impact he's had on the club. And then I guess it's exciting for him and his family, but then also exciting for the footy club, for someone else to be able to step into that role in the new year and help shape our future.
It sounds like he's going to stay involved in that move to Caulfield. How important is that move, do you think, to the women's program, being able to get sort of a more centralised spot in Casey?
Yeah, I think it's just for the whole club, like the fans, supporters, to be able to have a home base where we can have our administrative department, we can have our men's, our women's team, more opportunities for integration, increase that genuine sense of belonging. I think the club does a fantastic job at managing a number of different sites, but the opportunity to bring everyone together, that'll be a pretty special time. So a key project, and it's a bright hope for our future.
Keen to hear more from the Ds? Subscribe here.